Morals. Something the average EarthMC player does not have. So anyways, I was hanging out on Discord the other day, and I decided it would be a good idea to make a morality test. So I put this in all of the EarthMC Discords that I'm in. I made all of the people take the test. So today we're going to look at the responses. Let me just say that this is awful. Before this video starts, make sure you do subscribe. We post EarthMC content every Sunday and maybe some other days if you're lucky. And well, it'd be much appreciated if you did subscribe. Thank you. So basically, we have a Google form right here, and I put 5 different questions into this Google form. So we're going to be looking at the responses to this form, and well, it's not good, guys. So let's look at the first question. So up at the top, it says, what should the man in blue do? Option 1 would be pulling the lever and letting the trolley turn and kill one person. Option 2 would be not touching the trigger and letting it go forward and killing 5 people. So this is really a question of non-interventionism. So if you think it's more moral to pull the trigger and be responsible for one person's death, or don't pull the trigger and not be responsible for 5 people's deaths. In my opinion, it'd be option number 1. You make it turn and kill the one person, but let's see what the other people say here. Alright, we look and it is overwhelmingly option 1. So 46% of all people answering chose to make it go and turn and kill the one person, while 15.8% wanted it to go straight and kill the 5 people. But something I didn't tell you is that I allowed people to make their own answers. Let's look through a few of these answers, see what the people think. 2 different people said both. Not sure how that works, but okay. One of the people said run away, so basically just option 2. Kick the guy on the right side into the left lane and voila. This server is awful. What a cursed place. Switch the track to where the one dude is and run over there to push him off the track so everyone lives. I saw way too many of these smart aleck answers. You guys suck. Just answer the question. Come on. You can't have it both ways. You choose one or the other. Jump in front of the train. Hit all people. I'm assuming this guy's probably from North America. Obviously hasn't been having a very good time on this server. This guy says, since the train speed was not given, I will assume it's going at the standard speed of 60 miles per hour. The man in blue would have switched. Yeah, I'm not reading all of this. He should just do nothing. Well, then why didn't you just answer option 2? Come on. He should jump in front of the train, stopping it. I'm not sure if you know how trains work, but I don't think that's what would happen. This guy just says to stop the trolley. I don't know if that's gonna work, but hey, it's worth a shot, really. Run very fast in the other direction. I'm not sure what that accomplishes, but okay. This guy wants to let the train go straight and then just kill the survivor. And then I asked people why they answered this way. Fewer people die. He merged people either way. Less people die. Best option. I have a big brain. Because I want to be on YouTube. Okay, yeah, this is not accomplishing anything. So now we have question number 2. Should the car go straight or turn? In this situation, you have to look at all the people in the car, so you're basically choosing between 4 people, grandma, a baby, a husband, and a wife, or killing a nurse, a child, a man, an old man, and a pregnant woman. And keep in mind this is a red light, so they aren't supposed to be walking right now. If I was the one driving this car, I would very obviously turn to kill the less people, because obviously you're going for fewer casualties. It's 6 people versus 4 people, it's pretty easy for me to answer. But obviously we're working with EarthMC, so let's see what they do. And 42.9% of people agree with me here that go with option 2. 18 people, or 23.4%, choose option 1. This one had a larger amount of people going with option 1 than it did in the last question, but still people go with less people dying. Just slam the brakes, lol. Okay, you're the worst kind of person. Ram over those idiots, then pull a reverse and slam into the barrier. Guys, this is what happens when you play EarthMC. It should just do a backflip over the people and do a sick landing. How do you expect to do that? There's no kind of bump or anything. How is this supposed to happen? Again, nothing. Too hard of a question. Why are you answering the form then? Thank you for contributing. Then we move on to the third question here. Should the car go straight or turn? So basically you're choosing between babies and dogs. First of all, this question doesn't really make sense because there's nobody in the car, so I don't know how it's supposed to turn, but hey, I'd choose option 2. I'd assume everyone's gonna agree with me here. And 28% of people would kill the babies. Okay. 40% of people agree with me. That's the lowest percent of any of these questions. The car has no one in it, so it cannot drive, so I would just have the dogs eat the babies and then die from food poisoning. Both are terrible, just go in the middle, idiot. Since the car speed was not given, I will assume it's going at the standard highway speed of 60 miles. Okay, just leave. We don't want you here. 720 and hit the babies. Kill both, as both things are not needed. Things in all caps. They are very big on their belief that both of these things are not needed. Hit the middle so the dogs and the babies die, aka Big Red and Lucas. So Big Red's the dog and Lucas is the baby? Who answered this? It should turn sideways and hit the middle area so it kills all the babies and dogs and the people in the car. There are far too many answers that look like this. Moving on to question 4 here. There are 5 babies driving in the car, and if they don't turn, they'll hit the barrier, and if they turn, they'll kill the same amount of babies. But the babies are allowed to be walking right now. I like how it has a question mark next to this baby, so if you turn, it doesn't even know what will happen. It's just really confused. Option 1 is don't turn, and option 2 is turn. So in this situation, there's no casualties, so it's going to be a lot closer. And as I expected, it is. So 41% of people would turn and hit the babies. Now in this situation, you're really just choosing between non-interventionism and interventionism. So I would definitely go with option 1, but for the first time, I'm in the minority here. But it is pretty close, 30% to 41%. There are too many babies involved in this one, and I'm scared to look at the comments. I own stocks in the majority of companies on Earth. What does this have to do with the question? Since the car speed was not okay, he's back. Stop car. Yo, is that a baby driving that car? That's just what I was thinking. Completely agree. It should turn around and ram the person behind them. A lot to unpack here. First of all, it refers to the babies as it. Second of all, they're just assuming that there's someone behind them. Same thing I said for the second question. That's not helpful. Now I have to go back to the second question to figure out. That is way too much work for this video. In this case, babies can't pass the street, so we have 2 options. Move the babies and then pass, or move the barricade. Okay, again, who's the person who keeps doing this crap? I don't want to read this. I don't care. Hit the wall for fun. Drift. Kill the children. I love the proper grammar here. They're good with killing children, but hey, you don't want to spell anything wrong. Should the car go straight or turn? Final question here. If it goes straight, it will kill the robber, and if it turns, it will hit the barricade. Now, this is the one where I feel like I'm going to be in the biggest minority, because if I am the one driving the car in this situation, I'm going to turn. Because a human life is a human life, and I don't know what the robber's doing. All I know is that they're robbing someone. There could be a bigger story, so in this situation, I would turn. But option 1 is go straight, so that's going to be what basically everyone picks here. And the first time someone gets 57%. First time anyone gets more than 50% at that. So 57.4% think that they should go straight and kill the robber. I am in the 13% here. Tell me in the comments why I'm wrong, because what I can see from here is that 57.4% of people disagree with me. I'm high. That is really cool. Doesn't matter. They've just given up on life. Dude, are you okay? Straight into him and keep going. That's Umbreon who stole Indiana's land. I'm assuming this is a person from Indiana. This is very confusing. Beat up. How has that helped the situation in any way? The car should stop and take a picture to the thief. The thief may have too many reasons for it, like poverty, or maybe there's someone to feed. See, this person has a bit of logic here. Though I don't think that morally justifies it, it has a bit of reasoning there. Since the car's speed was not specified, okay, if you answer that again, I will actually find you. Now, I made everybody put in their nation, so I'm gonna go find who this guy is now. First of all, someone from Quebec coming in hot and saying, switch the track to where the one dude is and run over there and push him off the track so everyone lives. Great logic there, Quebec, thank you. Someone from the CSA answered, kick the guy into the right side into the left lane, and voila. Alright, we found him. It's a psychopath. Another person from the CSA here. Let's see if they have the same answer. No, they do not. They're normal. That's really disappointing. Uh-oh, we got someone from Illinois. Guys, this is not going to go well. What does he say? Okay, he answered other. Throw the lever into the train so it turns sideways and hits everyone, including the blue man. Yeah, that sounds about right. We have an answer here from the supposedly very serious and smart nation of Jefferson. They think they should veer off the track. Ah, yes, very serious and smart, as always. I like how under why did you answer this, he just says, because I'm a legend. I just don't think people really understand. Another guy from Quebec, let's see if he has another really insane response. The last guy went for mass casualties. And he says, push the guy on the right onto the left track so there aren't any witnesses. Why did you answer this? I am being held at gunpoint. Okay, do you need help? I don't know what's going on up there in Quebec, but I might need to get you out of there. We got another from Illinois. What does he say? Flip the switch forward, which means it hits both of them. Okay, this is... There's a terrible pattern. And then finally, at the end, I said, anything you would like to say to the video. I'm just gonna read out everything here. New Bern is the best town. Long live Alucia. None available as a weeb. Hi, Betsy, it's me, Alligator. Subscribe to Cobb Lobster. Hi. Comment below what is epic about Oswald Mosley. Nah. Sub to Jojo Minor. Subscribe to Beaverman. He is super cool. He got me into EarthMC. Oh, thank Thank you. Shop at Brazil. Please shop at Brazil. Yes, I would like you to say the word why for 15 seconds. Yeah, okay, let's do it. That was miserable. Hello, Beaverman. I'm your biggest fan. Hi, I swear I'm not a psychopath. I just think car accidents are funny. Okay, that does make you a psychopath, though. I studied psychology in real life at University College for 5 years. These are good morality questions to start your thinking processes. Here's one for your audience. You have 3 daughters. One is 5 years old, one is 14 years old, and one is 23 years old. All of them say they urgently need to talk to you about something that they say is the most important thing in the world. They're in tears, and it could be life or death. Which do you talk to first? That's an interesting one. I'd probably go for the 23-year-old, but I don't know. I feel like the 5-year-old is the most likely to just be lying. Hope to make it into the video. I love Beaverman's YouTube channel, and he's a great nation leader. Long live Minnesota, Frick, Quebec, Illinois, British Columbia, and Cascadia. I don't know who this is, but thank you. Umbreon and NS are in each of those pictures. Yeah, fair enough. Subscribe to the channel and join EarthMC. That is... Good answer. Beaverman's pretty cool. Also, give me 100 gold, thank you. Okay, you didn't specify, like, who you are, so I don't know what you expect from me. Beaverman is a horrible YouTuber and sounds like if a 5th grader who was obsessed with Transformer and autism decided to take 2 full doses of heroin and tried to rehearse on a recorder. I do sound like a recorder. I've been called that before. Thank you. Beaverman to 10,000? Yeah, if you subscribe, it's gonna happen. Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Gosh golly, I hope you enjoyed it. Toothbrush.